Good morning. It's Friday, August 1st. And there's a wonderful thing in the world, and it's known as contraception. And contraception is a beautiful event, especially when those who are performing the act really want the result. In many cases, they perform the act, but they're really not interested in the result beyond the joy of the moment. So the interesting thing is that the Trump administration plans to destroy nearly $10 million worth of contraceptives. Those contraceptives were procured by the USAID organization rather than deliver the supplies to women in need overseas. Now, these contraceptives are mostly long-lasting types of birth controls, such as IUDs and injectables, and they're currently stored in a warehouse in Belgium. And it was a preliminary decision made to destroy these family planning supplies. And that was confirmed by the State Department spokesman, and he said, or she said, doing so will cost $167,000. That's like throwing money away. We could use those contraceptives. We can put them to good use. And it's a very difficult process to get rid of these particular contraceptives. They have to double incinerate them because they contain high levels of hormones, and they don't want the risk of hormones leaking into the environment, because those byproducts could cause some difficulties for people. And that, of course, adds to the cost of this destruction procedure. That's all information that was provided to the public by a congressional aide. And the Trump administration is literally burning taxpayer money. So why? Why does he do these things? He's careful about some things, but he doesn't care about other things. There's no reason to destroy these contraceptives. Now, the reason this event is taking place is because the U.S. is following the dismantling of foreign assistance programs. And that was carried out by the U.S. Agency for International Development. So we have a program on the board, or so to speak. So we have a program, so to speak, that allows us to destroy this. And these contraceptives have been housed in a warehouse in Belgium. And the Belgian Foreign Ministry said it was engaged in diplomatic talks with the U.S. to work to find an alternative solution for the supplies. So Belgium doesn't want them destroyed. So why doesn't the U.S. donate them to Belgium? Why destroy good product, something that's worth $160,000 you're going to destroy? That doesn't make any sense to me. We piss away money all over this country. This is an example. This is a product that's worth distributing, a goodwill product to many nations that need contraceptive. How about that? Be the good guy for one time. And so when they were asked about whether the contraceptives will definitely be destroyed, the State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce said that it was a situation that could change each day. So maybe somebody smart down there will figure out a way to change it and save that product from destruction. But she said, we recognize the situation, but also, of course, we're committed to policy that Americans care about. So why don't they put this out and let people vote on it? I don't think people would vote for destroying these contraceptives. And these contraceptives are mostly the long-lasting types of birth control, such as intrauterine devices, IUDs, and injectable. That's what a U.S. congressional aide told CNN. It is not clear exactly when the supplies will be destroyed. So that's still up in the air, and maybe there's a chance that they will be rescued, and they have to double incinerate these products. Think about that. So this is not a simple burn it and we're done. This is a project in and of itself that probably costs a few bucks to do. So if I was sitting there and I was in charge of this thing, I would say, why the hell am I want to piss this money away? $167,000. I would look to sell this product to some nation or donate it to some nation or some organization that could put it to good use. Make friends with a product like this. There are plenty places in the world world that could use this particular product. So why are we wasting time figuring out how to get rid of it when we should be figuring out how to save it and make somebody else's life better? How about that for a thought? I'll leave you with that this morning. In disgust because we don't think things out or we come to conclusions too quickly. Have a great day. Bye.